Alright, welcome everybody to another video. Today we'll be taking a look at a visual enhancing mod I've had my eye on for quite some time. More specifically, it's an ENB. Now when it comes to ENBs, I've always been quite hesitant to swap out my beloved Rudy ENB for Obsidian Weathers. I've had this ENB preset going for quite a long time, and whenever I find myself trying another one out, it just doesn't feel right. It's like when you and someone else have the same phone, but you just know which one is yours by the feel of it as you hold them both in your hands, even when blindfolded. So yes, the Rudy ENB Obsidian preset is very dear to me, but sometimes you gotta try new stuff. You know, get comfortable with being uncomfortable, as David Goggins would say. And with this wonderful year of 2020, okay, maybe it hasn't been that great of a year now that I think about it. It's been a great year for Skyrim modding, yes, that's what I'm trying to say. There's a lot of new ENBs I'm yet to try out, like Rudy's ENB for Cathedral Weathers, Clarity ENB, what else? I think there was one called Picho or Piccho, something along those lines. But yeah, I really wanted to make a video covering all of these, but then again, that would make for a very long video, and sometimes I think it might be a good idea for me to take the foot off the pedal and make a shorter length video like any other normal YouTuber. That is indeed why we have this show. Yes, welcome to another mod review bonus thingy, also known as a show where I basically make a video about anything I want. And this time, as you might be able to tell, we're taking a look at 7th's somewhat recent mod release, EVX ENB. EVX ENB. This was released a couple of months ago by the mod author 7th's, promising to bring the next-gen look to Skyrim, featuring a variety of different loot control features, post effects, and other things that a screen archer might find useful. The mod author is also the one behind another ENB known as the "Hey, I'm a 300-pound heavy British man who likes to narrate the life of some Asgardian god of thunder with a simp complex," called Ice Vocal ENB, and some traits of that ENB is definitely to be seen in EVX, so allow me and Mr. ENB here to go through this ENB and how it compares to my beloved Rudy ENB for Obsidian Weathers. Now, 7th's recommends to make use of Dolomite Weathers with this ENB, but for this video and comparison, I'm sticking with Obsidian Weathers, cause Obsidian Weathers is life. I have Obsidian blood in my veins. Straight off the bat, I made notice of the gorgeous vibrancy of EVX, while at the same time having a more solid, matte look to things, much due to the lesser shine of the sun rays, which is something I definitely believe is adjustable. Same with the ambient occlusion seen in the grass. I think I'll have to do some more tweaking in the ENB settings to make it work better with Obsidian. But something that doesn't need tweaking at all is how good the jet blue sky looks, contrasting the colors of the farmhouses and the landscape, as well as the mountain ranges. With the use of the mod volumetric mists and the fog that comes with Obsidian Weathers, boy does the mountain ranges look stunning. The colors definitely have a bigger pop to them, if that makes sense, and are more in your face than what I had going with my Rudy preset. I guess one could say that this is a somewhat less realistic look, but then again, at the end of the day, this is indeed a fantasy game. I know, many prefer a dark photorealistic look for their Skyrim, but don't judge a man for wanting to go with a more fantastical look. I mean, there are freaking elves, my dude, and sometimes I'd say I appreciate some more fantasy vibes in my Skyrim. It makes me happier and looks good on video. Hell, if I wanted some of that realistic dark grey Nordic look, I could just step outside in real life, but I don't, because it looks sad as fuck. And when playing Skyrim and making videos, I don't really want it to look sad as fuck. But then again, it's not like EVX goes over the top with the fantasy look. I mean, this is pretty much just the base look of it. And as the mod author states, the ENB aspires to become your personal playground. So there's a lot of customizability to be had here with how you want it to look. Like the loot control I mentioned earlier, you can turn it on or off, or even pick or create different types of presets for daytime, nighttime, as well as interiors. It really is up to you what you make of the ENB as the sole catalyst of your Skyrim. As someone who makes Skyrim videos and aims to create cinematic experience that'll give you, the viewers, that tingly feeling we all love in your nether regions, this type of customizability is very much appreciated in an ENB. As you can see from these comparison shots with my preset for Rudy, stuff like both flame and particle intensity doesn't seem to be of the same scale. Most of this is of course adjustable, and is something I'll figure out and get right for my own personal needs as time goes on. Cause yes, ladies and gentlemen, this will indeed be the ENB I use for all my upcoming videos, as I do not believe a full impression of the mod from my part could be had as of yet. When it comes to ENBs, especially this one, I believe one gotta experience it for a longer period of time to get a full sense of what it has to offer, which then might make you think, but Gim, doesn't that make this video completely useless? And to that I say yes, yes indeed. Wait, no, for fuck's sake, what am I saying? First impressions will be made, entertainment shall be bestowed upon your eyes, and ladies and gentlemen, mark my words, sweet rolls will be dealt. Moving on to the interiors, they do indeed look very good, with lights emitting from the windows looking very nice, indeed atmospheric as fuck, and you know, taverns and inns feeling cozy and warm, and palaces feeling both welcoming and intimidating at the same time. There's no denying that the ENB brings that next gen look to the game, but then again, that can't be that hard considering this game came out in 2011. I mean, what even is next gen at that point? No matter, the game just looks nicer with the ENB, and that's what ENBs are for. Now, with Sevenance having a big focus on accessibility and use for all the screen archers out there looking to provide cinematic close-ups and screenshots of the highest quality to suit the tastes of the biggest connoisseurs of the art of Skyrim modding, the ENB works wonders in these scenarios, something that will come in quite handy in future mod showcases when we go up close to weapons and armors to properly see all the work and details put into these mods by the mod authors. There's even different types of presets for the depth of field. As you can see, the standard balance one I used for my first playthrough does work quite well here, but switching to the screen archery preset, you'll be able to capture some amazing stuff up close, whether you're looking to get all the endorsements on Nexus or share screenshots with your Skyrim buddies, leaving them speechless as they respond with stuff like "Ow!" EVX ENB is indeed perfect for those looking to up their screen archery. Now, with all these gorgeous visuals and different effects, we know that the ENB certainly looks good, but how is the performance, you might wonder? Well, as you can see, it's clearly playable. However, I did notice a drop down from my previous 60 to 55 frames per second in certain areas with Rudy to around 55 to 50 FPS, sometimes dipping as low as 45 in the really dense forests. Now, this is of course a result of both the ENB and all the mods, together with the LODs I'm running, so stuff like this is to be expected. But if you're looking to make your game look somewhat like what you see on screen, then you better be sure your PC can handle it. All in all, this really is an exciting ENB, packed with features and beautiful visuals from vibrant and clear mountain ranges to lush forests and fresh looking water that looks quite captivating to the eye. EVX ENB by Sevenance gets 5 sweet rolls of appreciation, with a potential 6th one, as I'll have to figure out the best settings to go with and to see how it performs with the use of the new Nvidia graphics cards, which I'm not gonna lie might be never by the rate they're selling out. Anyways, I'm excited to see what I'm capable of doing with this ENB for future content. I can pretty much smell that last sweet roll coming into existence, or that's just the smell of my burning graphics card. I hope you guys got some entertainment out of this video. I know, it's not as long as my usual videos. Let me know what you think about the ENB in the comments. A like is also appreciated, and as always, for all you new viewers, make sure to subscribe and ring that bell icon for more high quality Skyrim mods content, and whatever this video was, I guess. This has been Gim. May your roll lead you to warm sands, everyone. See ya.